We both had a weight problem, so we were going to solve this problem. We joined Weight Watchers. We were serious. We did all we were supposed to do. The first day of weigh-in, we ate all day long. We wore heavy clothes, and we left our shoes on to be weighed at night. The pounds were really there. The following week for weigh-in, we ate celery, soda crackers, drank very little, and wore light clothes, and removed our shoes. Oh boy, did we lose weight that first week. After the meeting, we went to Smuggler's Cove. If it didn't move, we ate it. Some nights, we would go back to King Arthur's, and Howard did not make a profit that day. Richard's dad died in 1991. Deborah suggested we too go to Florida in January. We went for 10 days. We visited relatives and ate. Olive Garden had only opened a short time before, so this sounded great. We went 5 nights, and I told Debbie my fingers were getting sore from twirling all that pasta. The car was also stolen while visiting her aunt and uncle in Miami. That was a nightmare for Howard. Lots of phone calls because of insurance. No cell phones then. We had a great time. As years passed, Deborah was nearby. I had remarried and moved to Snydersville. Who do you think lived across the street? Deborah. We were still trying to lose weight. So we would walk around the trailer park a couple times. Did it help? We thought it did. Until we got home and had lunch. Need I say more? After her mother died, I sort of became her leaning post. When my son Richard decided he could help her through the death of her mother, since Richard had gone through the same with when he lost his dad, he helped her in more ways than we knew. They both leaned on one another and were there for each other. Nancy June was born. Deborah could not leave the hospital as she needed surgery. Living across the street and having three children of my own, Nancy, Mark, and Richard, many years ago, I was qualified to care for Nancy June. We brought Nancy June home, and Richard took care of her during the night, and 7 a.m. I went over to their home, bathed, fed, bundled her up, and took her to my house across the street. I loved helping them out, and I had no problems. Nancy June was a little angel, still is, but is still a young girl. When Richard and Deborah got married in Ocean City, Maryland, Ray and I were invited also. I helped her get dressed for their Oceanside wedding. She was a lovely bride and ever so happy. Deborah has been a good daughter-in-law, and we certainly will miss her and her delicious soups. Here I go again with food. God bless you, Deborah, your second mom, June.